Also new tonight, a Penitas neighborhood wants to know why they weren't told about a cemetery going up in their own backyard.
Neighbors say it seems like something that should be against the law. Channel 5's Taylor Winkle spoke to the state of Texas and joins us now with why it's not Taylor.
Penitas City Manager Omar Romero told me earlier this evening it all boils down to a conflict in the census numbers, and because of that, plans for the cemetery didn't need to go before the city to be approved. That left neighbors feeling robbed of their voices. Right off Expressway 83 in Penitas is 11th Street, where Jorge Garcia grew up.
It's out of the ordinary.
He never expected a cemetery to move in behind his childhood home in the same fields he played in as a kid. He tells us his neighbors feel the same way.
They are against it and they want to do something about it. Unfortunately, I don't know if our voices are going to be heard.
That's because according to the state of Texas, the deal's done. John David Santos owns the property. He tells Channel 5 News he owns 4 funeral homes and 1 other cemetery in the valley. He says for this one, years in the making.
That was our lifelong dream there in Penitas, to buy that property. And the owners of that property had approached me about 10, 12 years ago.
Before he could get the go-ahead, Santos had to go to the state. One state requirement was a map submitted to the county where the cemetery would be. We found that map filed with Hidalgo County.
He never came by, like, house per house to talk to us, or it's my parents' house, but he never spoke to them at all.
The cemetery is within a mile of city limits, but with a population of Penitas in the last census coming in at less than 5,000 people, according to Texas Health and Safety Code 711.008, building it that close is okay. Santos didn't have to go to the city for approval because he was approved by the state. Still, city manager Omar Romero told us in a phone call he wished he had known.
In a way, he's right. I should have gone before the city, but I thought I had through other channels, through other people that were, that work for the city.
While the city is estimating their population is higher, homeowners next door have other concerns.
The value of the houses, and it's going to decrease. And
if they give me an opportunity, I'm going to make something that's going to be really, really nice. That's not going to lower their property value.
Santos says they're not going to sell plots in a more than 100-foot area right behind the homes.
I've seen other cemeteries where backyards are touching right up to the cemeteries. There's one 2 miles away, but I didn't want to do that to my neighbors because I've done business with them and they've entrusted me with their loved ones in the past, and that's just not the right thing to do.
Garcia tells us his own grandma is buried in Santos's other cemetery, and he's disappointed in what's happening in his neighborhood.
It's pretty much a done deal that we can't do anything about it.
Neighbors we spoke to say they have concerns over digging with electrical wires and gas pipes in that area, and the cemetery is also close to an irrigation canal. Santos tells us he's taken all that into consideration. Reporting in the studio, Taylor Winkle, Channel 5 News at 10.